Can you hear me okay? Yes. Okay, cool. All right. So I'm just getting this live on YouTube here. I'm also going to stream it on YouTube. So, can you hear me okay? Mute that. All right. Excellent. Should be good. Okay. Do. All right. Awesome. Well, hopefully everything goes good. So you can hear me? Are we good there? I'm going to start recording. We'll get people on here. We'll give people just a few seconds to jump on. Can you guys hear me over at YouTube? Okay. So what we're going to be talking about is the one strategy that I used to well, it more than tripled my income, but I went with triple just because 1,000 in 60 days. So um yeah, that was the closest I could register real quick on that. So I'm going to share my screen here. I want to take you through the one thing that it was. And that one thing that it was this funnel right here. Okay. So if you stick to the end here, I'm going to share with you, I've got a really good offer for you. And I am gonna, I'm gonna offer you my MAKEONCE Pro program at the end here. You do not have to join, but it is something that you're gonna want just because I'm gonna save you about 3 grand. If you want to join, and I'm only allowing 7, letting you know that. If you have any questions, just put them in the chat. But what I want to do is I want to keep this real simple and I want to keep it real clean. And I want to take you through this process here. Okay. So I asked Chat GPT to make me a little modern looking professional character to walk through the funnel, and it gave me this chick. So we're going to use her, I guess, for that. um, how many, just out of curiosity, how many people want to sell an online course? Let me know in the chat if you have the thought of selling some sort of online education, whether you're selling a course, a coaching program, a mastermind program, or a membership program, and you want to get something up and selling this year. Like you want to get something up and start selling a course. Yeah. Cool. Awesome. What are some of the things that you want to sell? Okay. Does anybody know what they want to sell already? Just let me know. I'm going to pull this up over here on YouTube. Yeah. Okay. What are you trying to sell? Let me know what you're trying to sell. Okay, let me get this up here. Does anybody know what they want to sell already? Just let me know. Okay. All right. So, what is it that you want to sell? Teach the very beginner how to start YouTube and monetize their channel in 6 months. Awesome. Very good. Very good. Well, I'm going to show you how to make this stuff right here. Okay. So, I love getting this out, having this set in here on the table. I'm going to show you a real funnel. This funnel actually in the first 12 months made me over $801,000 in the very first year that I used it in a very small niche. So, or niche, whatever. Okay. I'm not going to worry about how we say niche or whatever, but, um, let me take you through this. Are you guys excited to go through this? A course on security for lawyers. Awesome. Very good. Very good. Okay. Cool. Well, it looks like we've got I didn't really promote a small group here. You guys, I'll open up for questions here at the end. but I want to take you through a funnel. Now, how many of you are using a funnel right now? Do you guys have a funnel going right now? Do you have something where you're collecting leads and you're turning those leads into new paying members? Okay, do you have that in place? So let me know down in the chat. Uh, no, okay. And why don't you have a funnel in place right now? Not yet, okay. Is it that you're new or you just don't know about it? What is it that's keeping you from running a funnel right now? I am new, okay. Excellent. Good. Good deal. If you if you're over at YouTube watching this and you have any questions, I've got the chat pulled up over here. I can see your chat. I'll try to tune in with you and help you. Okay, so we're going to go through this funnel. This funnel is pretty amazing. And the software that I'm going to be sharing with you, I'm going to keep this really simple, but both of the softwares you can join for free, and they're great. I mean, the one you can use indefinitely for free. Granted, you don't get over a certain amount of people on your email list, like 1,000 or 2,000, I think it is. But at that point, you should be earning very well. Okay, you should be earning very well at that point. Are you guys excited about the funnel? I'm sure you've heard of funnels before. You've at least heard of a funnel, right? Let me know if you've at least heard of a funnel in the chat. Yes. Okay, cool. Have you ever attempted to do a funnel? Have you ever tried to put anything together where you're generating leads? Yes. Okay. All right. So one thing that I want to um, talk to you about here is this little process here. So what we do, and you guys can see my screen, okay? Can you guys see the scribbles on the screen? You guys see this? Yes. Okay. Cool. So we've got to get leads. All right. If we don't get leads, then we can't get sales. Kind of like you're not going to get married and have a baby before you go on a date. All right. That's not going to happen. Okay. And if it does, well, we've got other fish to fry, right? So we have this process where essentially we are taking people through, we've got thing we want to create called throughput, and three main that we've got to get people through. We've got the attract phase, convert phase, and delivery phase. And what we want to do is we want to take people through this process right here, and we want to get throughput happening. Okay. So this process here is this is where you're getting new sales from members, and then this is essentially where the traffic comes in, and we're going through this process. Okay, so we want a constant line of throughput coming through this pipe. Okay. Now, most people don't make money online because they don't have a system in place that is going to continuously follow up with them. So I want you to imagine it just like this. If you were trying to get a date, right? If you were trying to find some person to marry, your best option would be to obviously get in front of people and then go on dates with them, and then you would follow up with them. So imagine you met somebody and then you didn't talk to them again for 2 weeks or whatever, or a month. What's the chances of you really building a connection there and really building something that can turn into something? It's very, very slim. But what if you meet somebody and every other day you're going on a date and you're kind of building that connection, you're building that know, like, and trust? There's a lot better chance of you getting a, long-term relationship or converting, if you will. And I like to think about it as dating because we're essentially dating our customer. We're trying to provide them as much value as possible. We're trying to give them a desired outcome that they want. And in order to do that, we've got to have a system in place because humans, we're not very good at this, right? We're not very good at following up. We're not very good at consistently doing something because we get distracted and we get sent off in all these directions. And the crazy thing is you're probably really good at what you do. You probably are really passionate about what you do, and you're probably pretty excited about it. Okay. And you could probably help a lot of people. But the problem that we're seeing and the problem that we're having is we're not using a system. We're trying to wing it, and then we've got all these gurus we're listening to, and we're getting confused. And it's not that the gurus are wrong. It's just if you're listening to a bunch of different ways to skin the same cat, you're going to get confused and just paralyzed, and you're not going to end up doing anything. Or you're going to have a bunch of expectations that are unrealistic for your particular situation, and therefore it's not going to be good for you. Okay, it's not going to work out too well because if you try to catch two rabbits, you catch none. All right. Do you guys follow me so far? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Okay. Are you picking up what I'm putting down here? If you don't have this follow-up process in place, you are it's going to be tough, right? I don't even know if it's possible, okay, for it to happen for you. But this is the problem, okay? We're not attracting consistently because we don't know what to say to attract them. We're not converting consistently because we don't know what to offer to convert them, and we don't know how to keep connecting with them to convert them. Therefore, we're not able to deliver. And most of the time, because we don't have this delivery set up properly, we're not delivering anyway. Okay. Does any of this, what I said to you, resonate? I just want to make sure that I'm talking to the right people here. Does any of this resonate with you? Okay. Does any of this resonate? Put a yes in the chat if you understand what I'm saying. Okay. Okay. So what we got to do is we've got to get people through this attract because this is all we do. Okay. We attract, we convert, and we deliver. And if we do a good delivering, we will have case studies and reviews and testimonials that help us attract more people. And it's a flywheel. Okay. It's just a continuous flywheel. More people getting more results increases the amount of attraction, conversion, and delivery. So it's the beautiful flywheel that you want to get in place in your business. Now, when we build this thing, we build it in a different way. We build it here first, then we go here, and then we go here. Because if we don't know what we're going to be delivering, then we don't know what we're going to be using to convert them, and we don't know then what to attract them to because we don't have these other things figured out. All right. Put ACD in the comments if you understand what I'm saying right now. Okay. If you're following along, because if you're not, I want to make sure we're on the same page here. Awesome. Very good. So these are the main problems that happen in this system. Okay. These are the main problems that happen in the system. I'm going to take you through each of these, but what happens is if you can actually get traffic, then the first bottleneck always tends to happen right here. We get a jam up of water right here. Okay. And we can't get the traffic to actually turn into what we must get, which are leads. Okay. We've got to get leads. Again, you're not going to get married and have babies without going on a date first. Okay. Leads are like getting a bunch of people to go on a date with that you can prove your worth to. You can prove that you're valuable. You can prove that you're able to actually be something in their life that is positive and good and supportive. Okay. And if you think about it like this, you're going to have a much better time when it comes to doing the email marketing, when it comes to doing the offers and making everything happen. Okay. So this is the first point of problem. Now, again, I'm going to take you through exactly what this system is. So don't get bogged down here. And in the end here, I've got a great offer for you, and I'm going to walk you through this little process. You're going to be very well on this process. Okay, so this next little bit here is going to take about 15 minutes or so, and then I'm going to open up for questions for the last 30 minutes, and I want to make sure that all of you get your questions answered. Okay, so this first snag right here, this first bottleneck is we can't get people. We don't know how to get people to turn into leads. The next bottleneck that happens, okay, so assuming that we can get people to assuming we can get people to convert, Then the next bottleneck that happens is from converting a lead into a paying member. So I'm just going to put money member, okay? Or customer, if you will. All right. I like to think of my customers as members that are going to continue to do business with me, or clients, if you will. Okay. So the next bottleneck is we don't know how to get them from, a lead into a paying member. Okay. But all of these things are easily fixed when we understand the system that we're going to learn today. And then you have throughput. And if you do a good job getting them the results, then what you'll have is, like I said, you're going to have the best content on planet Earth, which is testimonials. Okay. Testimonials. There's no better content than you telling the stories of the people that had the problem that the other people in the world have, and you showing a case study of how you solved it. There's no better content. Okay. There's nothing better that you could do. But what the problem is most people do not have a system in place to make this happen. Therefore, they don't have the ability to create consistent income. They don't know how to create this flywheel effect. Okay. Because the moment you start getting results and money, you start getting a ton of traffic. All right. Are we clear on this little path that we've got to go through? Attract, convert, deliver. When all hell breaks loose and you don't know what to do to make money, you got to attract potential customers, convert them into leads, get them to know, like, and trust you, and then turn those people into paying members. And this little rate from here to here, we want to get a 20% conversion, meaning 2 out of 10 people that come visit your system, they need to turn into leads. And the leads that turn into members, we want to get this to 5%. Okay. We want to get this to 5%. So 5 out of 100 people that get into your leads turn into paying customers, which means if we can get this machine to go to about 30 leads a day, that's going to equal 10 to 50 sales per month. And this is just the math. Okay. It's just the math. So if you're selling something at $1,000, that's 10K to 50K a month. All right. You understand what I'm saying here? Okay, I just want to make sure we're on the same page. If you have any questions, please use the chat. I'm looking at the live chat over here on YouTube. I'm looking at the chat here on Zoom. I'm here to help you. Okay, I'm not holding anything back. I want to help you. All right. So my name is Mike Gallons with MakeOnce.com. I help people sell courses, coaching, membership sites, mastermind programs online. I've been doing this for 15 plus years, made millions of bucks doing this stuff. And when I put this system in place my first time, I went from basically struggling at the 5 to 10 grand a month level to doing well over $1 million. So it really changed my life, and I want to share this with you. Okay. All right. So what we're doing here is in the course product world. Okay. I just call it courses, money selling courses, because that's pretty much what most people want to do. Okay. They want to sell a course. They want to turn their knowledge into a product, a digital product that they can make one time and sell over and over and over again, which is why I call the company MakeOnce.com. Okay. Because I was always saying that if you can just learn how to make money once, selling your information, you can do really good. So we've got to create a lead magnet. Then we need to create some little micro offers. Then we've got our core product. Then we can shift into high ticket offers. And you want to always have some sort of continuity program. Okay, now I'm not going to go into all this stuff here today, but what I am going to go into is this course funnel that did make me over 810 grand in the first 12 months that I used it. And I was really new to selling courses. So if I can do this, you can definitely do it too. All right. Are we on board here? Or how are we doing? Are we feeling okay? Is everybody cool? Give me like a fire emoji or something in the chat if you guys are with me here. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go back through this in many ways. This is going to be our Make Once chick here. She's going to take us through the process. I figured you guys would rather look at a chick than a dude. So even chicks would probably rather look at a chick. Okay. So, all right. So this is my main traffic source. I like using YouTube. I also use a little bit of TikTok, but let me tell you something, okay? You only need a single traffic source to get well over seven figures. So, getting another traffic source is just only going to make things take longer. It's going to be more confusing. You're going to be slower. It's going to be more frustrating. You're not going to be as good. And so why bother with that? Just find your favorite platform. There's enough people on every platform to make things happen. Because I mean, think about this. All right, if you just get 1,000 people to give you, $1 a day, okay, that's 30K a month. If you get 1,000 people to give you $2 a day, you're at 60 grand a month. Okay, now think about this for a second. If you want to be the top income earner in the United States, top 1% ultra wealthy, okay, you can look this up yourself. You have to make $68,000 a month for 12 months straight. Okay, so let's look at what that actually means. That means 1,000 people paying you $68 a month. Okay, you follow that math? Okay. Put math in the chat if you understand what I just said to you. If you want to be in the top 1%, you got to get 1,000 people to give you 68 bucks a month. All right. That's pretty awesome. All right. And I know that if you work hard and you put one of these systems in place, the likelihood of you being able to do that is very likely. Okay. Now, I got to tell you a little disclaimer here. Everything I'm saying to you is just educational purposes only. The numbers I'm using are for me and my clients. I'm not saying you're going to make any of that money. You probably won't make any money at all because most people can never finish what they started or be consistent. Okay. There you go. All right. This is our chick. Okay, we're gonna call her the Make Once chick, MOS. All right, she's out here on YouTube. She's looking for a way to solve her problem. Let's say in this case, her problem is she wants to figure out how to sell courses online, just so we can make that easy. Okay, so she's wanting to figure out how to make courses and sell them online. So she's online searching. She's looking for different things. How do I sell courses or whatever it is that you sell? You can replace what I'm talking about with whatever it is that you sell. But she's out there doing that. Me, as somebody that helps people sell courses, coaching, and memberships, I'm creating content that is showing how this works. And the way I do it is in the form of live. Okay, so we can go live just like we're doing now. We can do workshops, which is what I'm doing right now. Okay, so you can go live on YouTube. And I'm just going to talk about YouTube because it's the platform that I really like. You can use any platform. I know people making millions of dollars on Pinterest. All right, so it doesn't matter what platform it is. What really matters is can you be consistent on that platform? Okay, so you can do weekly workshops. You can go live. You can create long content. You can create short content. You can even do ads if you'd like. All right. You can do all these things if you want, but we have to do them consistently each day. And how are we going to convert people from this stuff here? Put in the chat right now if you've been creating content, if you've been going live, if you've been doing workshops, if you've been doing long and short form content, but you're not able to get leads. Like nothing's happening. Like you're putting this stuff out there, but you're not really getting anything happening. Put me in the chat if that's you. Okay. Put me in the chat if that's you. Yes, webinars, I got leads. Okay, cool. Are the leads then converting into sales? Yes or no? Are the leads converting into sales? Yes or no? Okay. If they're not, it's because no sales, no sale product yet. Okay. Now, most likely, the reason this is not happening is because you're probably not connecting with them enough. You're not building that know, like, and trust. And the reason that's not happening is because if you're depending on just sending out content each day and hoping that that gets in front of that person again, this is a very like this strategy of thinking you're going to just put out a bunch of content and they're going to just find it each day and get to know you more and more and more. This is not the way we want to operate. Okay. Is that what you're doing right now? Don't feel bad if you are, because I've done it too, but put yes if that's how you've been thinking about this. Okay. Okay. Well, this is where we're going to fix this. All right, so let's say she's out there on social media and she happens to watch one of my videos, and it'd be like your video in this case. But when they come to your social media, people need to know exactly what you're about real quick, okay? So they come over here, people know real quick that I'm about how to make money with your mind, not your time, sell courses, coaching, and memberships, okay? So this should be very apparent wherever you're taking them, LinkedIn, X, wherever you're taking them. It doesn't matter. It better be very apparent what you do, and they shouldn't have to struggle to figure this out. The next thing is you better have some sort of call to action in your bio, okay? Whether you can put links in there or not, you need to have some sort of call to action in your bio, and you need to have something to offer. In this case, I said below is a link to free training about how to sell coursing, online education courses, coaching, and memberships. If they click on these links, okay, it will pop open something like this where they can get free courses, they can join my program, or they can get free to or low ticket products over here. All I'm saying to you is they better be able to clearly see and find what they're looking for. And like I said, before you ask for somebody to get married and have babies with you, you should probably take them on some dates, buy them a drink, get to know them first. So I always drive people to my free courses, my free training, my workshops like we're on right now. Okay? Put an X if you understand that. Put an X if you're going to make sure that yours is that way. Because each one of these videos that I put out, I always have down in the chat or down, yeah, it'll either be down in the comments right away. I'll pin a post in the comments or in the description. There's always links to go get my free training courses. Okay. You follow so far? Okay. So let's say she's out looking at a video of mine and I say something about free course. Hey, I've got a free course that shows you how to XYZ, whatever that is. She's like, cool. She clicks on that and she's going to go to a website. Okay. Now she can go to a website or you can just take her straight to the funnel. Okay. But if you have a website like this is what I started doing. Okay. I had a simple page that they came to. There was no like confusion. It was like, if you want to, do this and you want to do this, then watch this video. When they watch this video, I basically say to them, hey, if you want to join my program because you're ready to do that, click this button right here. If not, that's fine. I've got some free courses for you and you can check these out and it shows you how I did this, okay? How I went from idea to seven figures online with my online education business or my course business, and I escaped the rat race, which is probably what they want to do because that's what I wanted to do. It's probably what you want to do, okay? And then what I do is I have these free offers down here. Now, these free offers, they allow me to generate a lead. I'm giving away something for free in return for their name and email. Basically, it's like, let me buy you a drink. Let me take you on a date. Give me your phone number so I can call you, kind of thing, right? Kind of like we're dating our customer. So in this free training, I don't want to just give them, if you take somebody on a date and it's a crappy date, they're not going to want to date you anymore. Got it? But if they go on a date and you blow their mind and you provide value and you're interested in them and providing them a great experience, it's likely they're going to go on another date with you. It's likely they're going to want to interact with you again. Do we agree with this? Put a yes in the chat if we agree with this. All right. Are you guys with me here? Or am I not talking to anybody? Got it? Okay, cool. So let's assume that they click on one of these here. They want to learn how to sell courses online and they want to watch a free training over that. Okay. What happens then is she will click on that and she goes over here and lands on this landing page here. Okay. So she lands on this landing page, and on this landing page, this is what you would want to have. Okay. This landing, and I'll show you. It's just simple 2 pages. Okay. There's nothing complicated about this whatsoever. Okay. And you can model this format. The format is headline, subheadline, picture of what they're going to get, like like when you go to the restaurant and they show a picture of the food on the menu, it makes it more enticing. Okay. And then some bullet points here and a button. Okay. Now check this out. If they click either this button, because it has a play button on it, or if they click this blue button, the same thing will happen. And the reason I do this, the reason I put this play button on here is because they have like a little micro commitment in their mind. They're like, yeah, they click it like they want because they think it's going to play. All right. But when they click it, and I've got like a curiosity thing happening here. Okay. So whenever you create an image like this, you want there to be some sort of curiosity happening. Okay. That's what gets people to go to the movies. That's what gets people to walk through the door. That's what gets people to call on the phone. You're basically, because you understand your customer, hopefully, you're basically using elements of curiosity and benefit to get them to give you their name and email. Now, listen to me. I don't want just any old email. I don't want just any old customer. I'm not just trying to get a big list of leads. I want the right person. And the right person is only going to want this if they're the right person. Do you understand what I'm saying? Put yes if you understand what I just said. If you're not somebody that wants to sell courses, coaching, or memberships online, you ain't opting in here, right? So your lead magnet, okay, the thing that you're offering for free, it should just basically scare away or eliminate everybody that's not your perfect customer. Got that? Put a yes in the chat if you understand what I just said, okay? It should scare away everybody else. You would rather get 5 leads that are the perfect leads than 500 leads that are the wrong leads. Or in other words, you'd rather have 5 people that you really like and would love to date versus thousands of people that you can't stand or that don't work out, right? Do we understand this? Okay. So in order to do that, you want to make sure that it is very simple. This is all you can do on this page, by the way. There's nothing else you can do. But if they click here or if they click here, this is what it looks like. Okay. This is what it looks like. It pops up this screen right here. Now, this is very important what I'm about to share with you. Okay. It pops up this box right here and it says, okay, it says unlock the new training, enter your info to get this free training that's called Money Selling Courses. And then this is the real important thing. Plus, I'm going to send you a bonus training and a funnel template to your email. Now, my perfect customer wants these things. Okay. They want these things. And what I want is I want a good email. So if I don't say this part right here, if I don't say this part right here, what happens is I will get some crappy emails. I don't want that. I want good emails. So I dangle the carrot of sending them something. I say, I'm sending it to your email. So that what happens? They give me a good email. Here's what else happens. Okay. Here's what else happens. We want people to actually get our email. I'm sure you've heard when you send out emails, they go to spam and junk, right? Well, how do we get this? How do we get them to actually go into the inbox? Well, if we send them something to their email, the moment they opt in to get this thing, here's what happens. Okay, so they gave me their name and email and they instantly land on this page right here. So now she's over here at this page where she's going to get her free training and get the stuff that she opted in for. Okay. In the beginning of this video, the very beginning of it, so let's say that this is the video from start to finish here, okay? So this is the start of the video. This is the end of the video. This first little part right here, the beginning, this first, right where it starts off, okay? I'm going to say, hey, I'm about ready to go through this money selling courses free training, but before I do that, I have something really important that I want to make sure you do. I just sent you a bonus training and a PDF and a funnel template to your email. Now, here's the deal. I've never emailed you before, so it's likely that my email went into either promotions, junk, or one of your folders other than the inbox. But what I need you to do is I need you to go find that email and get that PDF so that you can follow along because there's important things in that PDF and in that template that I sent you that's going to help this training make sense to you and you're going to have more success. So stop right now and go grab that. Now, the reason I say that first is because I need them to go find that email and I want them to click it, open it, and click inside of it. Because when they do that, it tells their email service provider that the next time this person sends them an email, let's put it in the inbox, okay? Because they went and they found this thing in the junk, opened it up, clicked inside of it, and like rummaged around in it. They had it open. Okay, that's a signal to their email service provider that it needs to go in the inbox next time. It gives you a lot better chance because you could be sending out the best emails in the world, but if they're not getting them, it doesn't matter. So the other thing that you can tell them is to drag it into their inbox or add you to their address book. If you don't say it, they won't do it. If you take and do the intention of saying it, they will do it and you'll start building that relationship. You'll go on another date with them because here in a second, I'm going to show you how we automate these emails to go out. Okay. Now we're not spamming people. We're not, bothering people. They opted in for this information. They can unsubscribe at any time. And if they do buy, okay, then we take them out of that email automation so they don't keep getting emails. Okay. We're not trying to, cause problems here. We're trying to do good business. Do you guys follow me? Yes or no? Are we in here? You guys with me on this? You guys follow me so far? Okay. Put a yes if you're understanding. Are you liking this stuff? Is this helping? Okay. Are you liking this stuff? Is it helping? Let me know. Yes? Cool. Gravy. Good. All right. When they get over here to this next page, so you see the funnel, right? Page 1 of the funnel, page 2 of the funnel. That's it. That's it. There's 2 pages. And what we've got now is when they put their name and email into here, what happens is there's a bunch of things that happen simultaneously. Okay. The first thing that happens is they go into your email list. All right. Now, here's the company that we use for our email. And you can get a free email and funnel up to 2,000 contacts for free. Okay. So, I mean, this is amazing. If you want, I've already got a funnel put together for you and everything. If you just go to Make Once over here, if you go right here, you can get all the stuff that you need. Okay, so if you go to the Make Once free thing, you can come in here to the classroom. You can click on this 5-minute niche finder if you want. And even down here, you can launch your website for free right here. And it's already a pre-made funnel for you. Okay, so go grab that stuff. It's free. Okay, it's free. It's free. So they go into your email list, or in other words, it's kind of like dating. They go into your black book. Okay, you can call them again. All right, you got a date here, and then it also tags them, and it tags them with a certain type of tag. Okay, here's the type of tag. Number 1 part of the tag, I always put what was the lead magnet that they opted in for, and then I label them what they are in the moment. So they came in for this free thing, and they are now a lead. Does this make sense? Okay, are you following along? This is very important that you do this. Otherwise, you're not going to get follow-up. And if you don't have follow-up, you don't get a fortune. Okay, as Jim Rohn said, a fortune is in the follow-up. And this is 100% true. Most people that start a business, they fail because of 2 things. Number 1, they fail because they don't do any marketing. Or in other words, they're not constantly and consistently educating the marketplace about what it is that they do to solve people's problems. Okay. Number 2 is they don't have a system in place to consistently follow up with somebody. If you're trying to marry somebody and have kids with them, but you talk to them once every 2 months, ain't going to happen. You got me? You feel me? So this is a very simple thing. You can be bad at this. And I mean, you've seen ugly, crazy, weird people and they're married, right? With kids. Okay. Well, it's probably because they kept following up. All right. So even if you're bad at this, you can still make it happen. You follow me? Are you guys with me here? Okay. Yes, no? So we want to label them with lead. And then the other thing that we want to do is we want to make sure that we have a campaign in place that is going to consistently send out emails. Okay. So inside of this system program, you can click up here to emails, campaigns, and then you go to the create button, and then you can create campaigns. Now you can You can have these emails go out. It tells you the open rate, the close rate, the click rate, everything. Okay. So all the stuff that you need to know, but you're going to basically set up a campaign that is designed to turn a lead into a member. So we call it the lead to member campaign. Okay. Or that's what the campaign is designed to do. And what's going to happen here is right when they opt in, most people, when they opt in for something, they do not watch the video. Okay. Now, this video that we're having them watch does two things. Okay. So we'll just split this video in half. The first thing that this video does is it educates them. It educates them on the problem that they have. It educates them on how you solve the problem. Okay. It educates them on what happens if they don't solve the problem. It educates them on if they do solve the problem. Okay. So that's the first part. And it's basically giving them the value that you promised them. And it's the reason they opted in. Got it? Put a yes if you just understood what I just said. The second part of this video is where you're going to sell them on the solution. Okay. So you're basically going to educate them here in the beginning. Okay. And then you're going to get to this point of transition right here. And then you're going to sell them on the back. All your lead magnets should do this because your goal is to solve their problem. That's why you're in business, right? Because you have a solution to somebody's problem. So your goal is to make sure that you solve that problem for them. All right. And when you get done educating them about their problem and how it needs to be solved and how you solve it and all of these things, and you help them, you provide them real, actual, good, true value like you're getting right now. How many of you think this is pretty valuable, what you're learning right here? Okay. Most people make you pay for this. All right. Is this valuable to you? Are you learning something here? Okay. Yes or no? Okay. Once you give somebody good value, then what you do is you come to this point of transition and you basically say, now you've got two options. Okay. A, you can do it by yourself. Okay. You can do it on your own. B, you can do it together with us. Okay. Together, two people. Whoops. Okay. So we can do this together, or you can do this alone. All right. One, A is going to be harder, slower, more costly, painful. B, it's going to be faster, easier, better, more fun, and you're going to get the result. All right. And then you explain to them what it's like to work with you, and then you make your offer. And a certain percentage of people will buy. This is just the way it is. Okay. Just like how the sun comes up. We don't really get too worried about why or how it comes up. Okay. But we can be sure that it does. All right. It just does. It's just the way it is. Okay. And if you have a system in place that's constantly educating people and doing this, they will buy and they will click this button below your video. This is all that's on this page, less distractions. But then if they do click that button, they go over to your course platform, or in this case, school. So they can come here, and this video here inside of school will educate them. It's a short video on why they should join. It kind of goes over what you shared with them in this video here. Okay. You kind of reiterate it. You also explain what they get. All right. So like to join my program, MAKEONCE Pro, it's $247 a month, or you can get lifetime access plus 3 one-on-one Zooms for $2,497 one time. Now, because you guys are here, I'm going to make you an offer where you can get in here for only $997 if you want. And you get 3 one-on-one sessions with me where I help you set up your whole system. And I've only got 7 spots available for that in the next 24 hours. And if you want that, you can email me right here. Okay. I'm just going to throw that out there for you real quick. All right. Back to here. But that's kind of how this goes, right? So you notice how I did this here. Like I've been educating you, kind of dropped a call to action in there, but I'm just trying to make a point. All right. Okay. This first email that goes out, because the person, when they opt in, they typically don't watch the whole video because usually they're on the toilet, they're driving, they're with their kids, they're with their family, they're out to eat. and they just popped through it and they seen it and they're like, okay, well, uh, I'll just get to that later. Problem is they get distracted in between now and later. So what we do is we have this follow-up system. So right when they opt in, the first thing that happens is we send them this email that has a link that takes them right back to this page. And we're basically saying, hey, make sure you go check this out. Make sure you watch this. It's very valuable. Here's why. We kind of remind them in that first email. From there, they also get the bonus video. Okay, so it's like another chance to get on a date with them. And it was a chance for us to get our email in the inbox. And we've got a PDF in there so that they click on these things and helps us get in the inbox. And it's valuable, it gives us more time, more value. We over deliver. Then what happens is these emails are designed where they can wait. Okay, so let's say it waits a day. And then the email says, did the person sign up? Okay. So right here, it's like, did the person sign up? Which that's the goal. We're trying to sell our products. Okay. Did the person sign up? If they did sign up, okay, then we stop sending emails because we don't want to keep sending emails and pestering these people if they did what we want them to do. If they did not sign up, okay, then we send out another email. Now, the way I like to structure my emails, I always structure them this way, and it does very well. Okay, so you can decide to model me or not. I'm just going to show you what actually works here. But the way I structure my emails when I send them out is I always want to have a curiosity subject line. Okay, I always want to have a curiosity type subject line because if they don't open it, it doesn't matter what I say inside, they're not going to see it. Okay. So we want a curiosity provoking subject line. We also want this little preview text is what they see as a preview when they send it. All right. These emails, the money you make from emails, for every dollar that you invest into emails, the average ROI, return on investment, is higher than any other channel on the planet, which is for every dollar that you put into email marketing, okay, you get a ROI on average, this is across all industries, of 40 freaking dollars. That's ridiculous. Okay. That's 4,000% over. Okay. Like that is enormous. Okay. And for you to not be taking advantage of it, it should make you feel very uncomfortable that you're not. Okay. And we want to. That's why we're doing this. That's why I'm talking to you. This was the thing. When I put this machine in place, it literally tripled my income. Like I went from making about 5 to 7 grand a month to freaking 20 plus grand in within 60 days. And then following from that, it went to over 150 grand a month. And it stayed there because I kept doing the flywheel. Okay. So please understand what I'm sharing with you is not just some hoo-ha idea. This is like legit. All right. You guys with me? Put yes if you understand what I'm saying to you. Okay. If you're finding this value, anybody over at YouTube watching this, are you guys with me here? Put yes in the chat if you guys are with me. So what I do is in the beginning of the email, I like to basically create a hook right here. Okay. I create a hook right here. And then I always try to add a link up here for whatever it is that I'm sending them to do. And I'll tell you, I always just link to one place in my emails. You can't actually put a video in an email, okay? But you can put a picture of the video, and then you can link the picture to the video. And I don't send them to social media because if you're trying to get somebody on a date and marry them, the last thing you want to do is take them to a place with a bunch of other attractive people, okay? What you want to do is you want to keep them all to yourself and, you know, have their attention. So when I send somebody to a video, where I send them is I'll send them to my school, okay? You can send them wherever, but I'll send them over to my school and I'll put the video in here because look, there's no distractions, okay? There's no distractions in here. I don't think you can see it. Hold on, okay? There's no distractions in my school here, all right? So, and for those of you that are wanting this funnel, you can literally go to MakeOnce, the MakeOnce Pro, the store here, or sorry, MakeOnce store, and you can go to Classroom, and you can click on this 5-minute niche finder. You can find your niche. But if you go down here, you can get this right here. This is that funnel that we're looking at right now. Okay, you can grab that right here. But I send them over to school like this. Okay, so I'll send them over to a video like this where I can link to things and I have their attention and they might watch something else over here. Or in other words, they'll go on more dates with me. Okay. You guys following along? You guys understand what I'm saying here? Okay. Put me if you're excited about this information. Is this helping you? Are you excited about this? Does this help? Okay. Are you glad you came? All right. Good. All right. Appreciate you guys plugging in here. Okay. So what we've got here, get all these damn windows put down. Okay. What we've got now is we've got this infinity sign here because we're going to keep sending emails out forever. Okay. They either buy, die, or unsubscribe. Okay. One of those three things. All right. Other than that, why would you ever stop trying to sell somebody your solution if it actually truly works? Okay. Now, this email that we do here, in the beginning, you want to hook them up here. Okay. We hook them. We want to send them to a video so we can build relationships better with video because would you rather watch your favorite concert on a book or a video? Okay. And then down here, we basically tell them what they're going to get. And this is all building up some curiosity. And then we have a call to action here where we basically say, now go over there, go do it, go see it. And then I like to put a PS statement down here where I'm also kind of encouraging them with a call to action and curiosity to go watch the thing. All of these little places here, there's a link 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 here. And all of these links, they all go to one place. You don't want to send them all over the damn place. You want to send them to one place so that you can optimize. If you're sending people all over the place all the time, that's just too many variables and you can't figure out what's going to work and what's not. Okay. You've got to optimize this thing and make sure that wherever you're sending them, you're getting it in place. Okay. Now I cover all this stuff in my program MakeOnce Pro. That you guys can save a ton of money on right now if you want to get started with it. Okay. But these emails, we just keep sending them out and we just keep doing this. Okay. We just keep doing this, keep sending these out. It's the same pattern, just keeps repeating right here. Okay. The same pattern keeps repeating over and over and over again. And basically what it is, we wait. Did they buy? Yes or no? If they did, we stop sending emails. If they did not, we send another email. And these emails, imagine them like dates. You're taking your customer on dates. And we're sending them to this lead magnet here. Make sure that they consume it. Or we're sending them over to our school, our free school, or you can even use a web page if you want, where we've got distraction-free environment where we can educate them and help them. Okay, so this little process, when somebody opts in from here to here, if somebody joins, okay, if somebody joins our program, okay, so let's say that she clicked the yellow button and she joined the program here, okay, she wanted to come hang out in MakeOnce Pro. She wanted to learn how to sell online education program. Okay, she wanted to learn how to sell courses, coaching, and all that jazz. Okay. As you can see right now, the program, it's going to go up to $997 a month. You can get lifetime access for one payment of that. So just letting you know. Right now it's $250 a month or it's $2,500 for lifetime access. I'll give today, for those of you who are on here, for 7 people that see this, you can get it for $1,000. All you got to do is email me. Okay. But we'll get to that here in a minute. I'm going to get to questions here in a minute. But if they come over here and they buy, here's what happens. Because you might be saying, well, how does this stop this whole email process thing? Well, what happens is when they purchase, Zapier gets triggered and it tells system, and system is our email process that this person bought. And then what it does is it tags them, it puts them in the people that bought list, it tags them as a member, and then it starts a new campaign, which is called member to results. So now what we're trying to do is we're trying to get our person that signed up here, we want to get them results, because if we do get them results, guess what? We can talk about that in our next emails. And when we can talk about people getting results that we have gotten people, then people that also want those results go, I think I'm like that person too. I think I want to do this. And that's how you start getting more and more customers. Okay. But when this tag gets put on there, it tells our campaign to stop sending emails. Okay. We just tell system.io, hey, if this tag gets put on anybody, stop this other campaign and start this new campaign where we're sending them into our program. Okay. So here's my program inside of Make Once. When you get in here, I take you through all the setup. I give you the model. We go through the mindset. We learn how to deliver digital products. We learn how to convert people to sales and turn them into members. And we learn how to attract people. We learn how to do content. Okay. And I teach you a bunch of other stuff like how to do, what I'm doing right now, how to create content, everything. Okay. So you learn all of this stuff that we're doing in here right now. So pretty amazing. All right. And pretty fun. And once you have this system in place, it's actually pretty incredible. And then it just keeps doing this, right? And what's nice is as we do this, it just keeps growing and growing and growing and growing. You keep getting more results. You keep sharing that with people. And it's a beautiful, beautiful flywheel. Okay. It's a beautiful flywheel that keeps going. So at this point now, you've got two options. Okay. You can try to figure this out on your own, and you certainly can. Okay. You certainly can, but it's going to be slower. It's going to be harder. It's going to be less fun. It'll definitely cost more. You might even give up. Okay. Because if you don't have a support system, this stuff can be complicated, and you can give up. All right. So that's option A. Option B is come with me over here in MakeOnce Pro. It'll be faster. It'll be easier because I've created this. I've built this. I've been doing this for 15 years. I can walk you through and we can get you set up. It'll be more fun. It'll cost you way less. It'll just be a better time. Okay. So assuming that you go with the better option B, here's what it looks like to work with us. Okay. Every single day I go live. When we get done here, I'm going to be going live in my other program called MakeOnce Pro. This is the MakeOnce store or MakeOnce free. We're on a free workshop. Okay. And every day I go in there, you can talk to me personally every day. And we go in there and we set up your attraction, conversion, and delivery system. Remember this, what we talked about over here? If I can get over there, wherever it went. Okay. We set this up for you. Okay. We get this whole process set up. I've already pre-built all of this. I literally give you these pages. I show you how to come in and I show you how to replace the stuff in here that needs to be replaced so it fits your stuff. And then I help you figure out how to put all the emails in there. And we go, and I even have pre-built stuff to do all of that. I show you how to make this video. I show you how to create your products. All of that stuff gets covered inside of this MakeOnce Pro. We also have, like I said, daily calls. We've got a community where you can work with other people, all these great things. Okay. Now, like I said, the program right now it's $247 a month, or you can get lifetime access for $2,500. But today, since you're with me on here, I've got a very special offer for you. And that special offer is as follows. Okay. It is this. I charge $1,000 an hour for 1 hour sessions one-on-one with me. Okay. I charge my high ticket clients $10,000 and $20,000 to have my personal time. They get like my cell phone. I will give you $3,000 worth of one-on-one Zoom sessions with me. So imagine we're on here, just you and me, and we're going through your business, your offers, your lead magnets, your email marketing, your content marketing, all that. and getting it to all be aligned with each other. And we do that. You get 3 1-hour sessions one-on-one. Okay. And you can get lifetime access to my programs and all the new things that are coming out for a one-time investment of $997. And I'm only going, because I can't do this with a lot of people. I'm only doing this for 7 people. So there's 7 spots available. This ends in 24 hours from the moment of me recording this. And if you want that, just email me and put into the email you want the 997 3 one-on-one sessions. And I will send you a link if there's any spots available and you can join. And then as soon as you join, you'll get access to MakeOnce Pro, all the new programs. I can even take you over there and show you what y'all get. Okay. You'll get access to all the programs. And as you can see, we've got our call happening here inside of here. You can join me inside of here in 58 minutes. It's called the Get Results Daily Call. Okay, we get on 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. every day. We also do one in the evening, as you can see here in the calendar. Those are, you get lifetime access to those. In the classroom, I show you how to start, what the model is, the mindset. I help you with overcoming your mindset and your belief issues. And then I also, and how to think about this. I show you how to create your product, how to convert people into leads and sales, how to attract people to become leads and sales. All the replays of all the calls go right in here. Okay. So this was yesterday's. We went through the whole funnel and everything like that, but you get all these replays where I take you through and show you what to do and how to do. Okay. There's tons and tons of replays. You also get, I interview people that are having success, so you can watch what they did, and it becomes a video that you can use, I can use, and you can build authority. I give you all my links to all my tools, my cameras. I walk you through my office. I show you how I set everything up, how I do these calls that you're on right now. You've got support at any time. You can reach out to support. You can contact me. You can get help. Okay. And I go over school. How do you use school? Okay. How do we use school to sell courses, coaching, memberships, masterminds? Okay. How do you use system.io? How do you set up the funnel and email marketing? How do you use Zoom the way I'm using it right now? How do you use Miro? Miro is this program here that I was using to describe and explain all of this to you. How do you use Loom? So Loom is the video that I emailed out to everybody. Loom is how we create our videos for our courses and our content. How do you use ChatGPT? Okay. And everything that you need to know to build a powerful business. Okay. Everything that you need to build a powerful, strong business. And people are having success. Okay. So if you look over here, 16 members in one day, got another $3,000 client. We're winning. He's posting his monthly recurring revenue here. 6 lessons from Mike that made me 6 figures this year. 2 new monthly clients at $97. Metrics over the last 3 months. She's growing her business here. Okay. Went from 12 nothing to 86, 12, 4,000. Okay. Mike, this stuff is starting to work. Celebrating launch so far in school, how much he's made. Her first $2,997 client, 2 sales made. So landed my first $499 client. Okay. So this stuff works, and you can join. And as I said, right now, if you look, it's right now, if you want to join, it's $247, or there is $2,500. You could always do it. You could do this Klarna, and you could pay payments, and you can see all that. But if you're on this today, you don't have to worry about paying that. Instead, what you can do is you can join for one payment. Okay, one payment. 7 of you, okay, can join for one payment of $997. All right. So what I want to do now is I want to open up. Hey, Mike, I have a question. Do you have any tips on opening up seats to a waiting list? How long should that opening and build up be? Yeah, that's a good question. So on a waiting list, I suggest that no less than 2 weeks to build the waiting list, build the curiosity, build up everything. No less than 2 weeks. Okay, no less than 2 weeks. But a month is even better. Okay, the more time you get to build up that with people, the better. But here's what you do: you would set up a funnel. Okay, you'd set up a funnel just like this. Only here it's a wait list. And when they get on that wait list, you're going to tell them the reason you want to join the wait list is you get first dibs on all the bonuses. You get first access to the program. You have the best chance of getting in before the spots are filled up. And while you're on the wait list, I'm going to be sending you out valuable videos and content showing you behind the scenes of what we're doing, what we're building. And then building up to that day, when you get to the buildup of that day, then what you want to do is you're going to release it out to your list first, and you're going to let them know, hey, we've got so many spots available for this amount of time. Get in. You guys are first dibs on it because tomorrow I'm going to open it up to everybody on the on my email list, or I'm going to open it up to everybody in the market. But because you're on the wait list, you get first access to this. And you're basically building up anticipation. You're building up what it's going to be, how it's going to solve their problem, how it's going to make their life easier. You're connecting with them. You're showing them behind the scenes, and you're teaching them about your program, okay, and your solution and what you're offering. All right. So does anybody have any questions? You can get, like I said, lifetime access to MakeOnce Pro. Okay. And you get all of the goodies here. All right. You get all of the goodies that we talked about just a moment ago. Does anybody have any questions? You guys can, if you guys want to unmute, you can chat with me here. I'll kick it here for a minute or two and answer any questions that you have. But yeah, any questions? Any other questions? That was a good question, by the way. Was this helpful for you guys? Was this helpful? Did you guys find this valuable? Okay, did you guys find this valuable? Was it helpful? Okay, let me see. We've got another question here. Yes, yes. Okay. How many of you are interested in joining MakeOnce Pro? Okay, how many of you are at least interested in joining MakeOnce Pro? Okay, I'm just curious who's interested in joining MakeOnce Pro. Anybody? I am. Cool. I am. Cool. Very good. Very good. Do you guys have any questions that I can answer for you? Any questions that I can answer for you? Okay. You guys are basically getting about $4,500 worth of value here. Way more than that, by the way. You can learn how to make 7 figures in this program, selling digital courses, coaching, and membership sites. All right. As I said, I've been doing this for a very long time. That first campaign that I made, let me pull this up actually. I think I've got it in here. The very first program that I made, here's my Stripe. I was doing a thumbnail, but this was the very first this funnel I just showed you. It made $810,000 set on my Stripe account here. This funnel, the exact funnel I just showed you. So very cool. Okay, very cool. And that was in 2017. Okay. And we didn't go backwards. All right. We've only gotten better at this stuff. So what question? Come on, you guys have me here right now. You can ask any question you want. It doesn't have to be necessarily about what we talked about. I would assume it would probably be about you know, online business and selling courses, but I'm just gonna pop up the I'm just gonna put my email in the chat here. If you guys just email me and say, Mike, I want the 997 lifetime thing, and I'll send you the link if there's any spots left. Okay. There's only 7 spots available. All right. And you got 24 hours to join. Otherwise, you're gonna have to spend way more and you won't get the thing. Hey, Mike, did I win a spot with you? Did you email it already? Okay. I'll get in there and email. If you did send an email, I'm going to be checking the emails here in just a minute as soon as I get off of here, and I'll take them in the order that they come in. We've had 7 people over at YouTube watching. We've got how many people here? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so about 12 people on. Sorry, I didn't promote this a little bit harder, but every week you can come. No, I submitted a review. Oh yeah, I did get the review. Yes, I did. Thank you very much for that. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate that. I love the testimonials. I will send you out I'll send you something out here for that. Um, okay, so whoever gives me reviews, um, I do something nice for you. So, what questions do you guys have? Okay, what questions do you guys have? If we don't have any questions, I will get out of here. Otherwise, you can talk to me right now and ask me anything that you want to ask me. Okay. What
Hey,
questions? Yeah.
I'm having an issue setting up the system that I connected um, to school. I just get my school account set up, and I'm having issues connecting that to the system.io so that I can actually run the traffic from that. Uh, how do you call it? Lead magnet to school.
So you're having trouble. Let me pull this up again here. So you're having trouble with um which part of the getting people from here to here, or where's the problem happening?
From the lead magnet to school. So I'm not sure exactly how to connect the two.
What is your lead magnet?
It's just a web page that just tell them to click here to get access to my free school account, free school book.
So when they're out there, where are they finding you at?
Right now is based on referral.
It's what?
It's based on referral for now, and then I just send them the link to the
Oh,
lead
on
magnet
referral. Okay. So where are you sending them a link to school, or are you sending them a link to a landing page like this?
landing page. Yeah.
Okay. So they come here to this landing page. They opt in, and do they go to another page like this?
No, the issue I'm having is um yeah, I don't know how to set up that.
You don't know how to set up what?
The system that I to connect them to straight to school. Or I may need to just send them the link, the school link, and that's it.
So
I was trying to get to advice in terms of having the both way, building the list as I'm capturing the email address
got it.
and also sending the to school.
So you're saying when you send them to school, you're not able to get that email to go into your email list?
No,
Okay. You've got to connect Zapier to system.io. Have you done that?
no.
Okay. So to connect Zapier to system.io and to school so that when they go, so you're sending them to your free school,
Yes.
and then when they answer the questions and you collect an email there, it doesn't send it over to system.io and put it in your email list.
No.
Okay. So what you have to do is you have to connect Zapier. Zapier connects to your school, and then Zapier connects to system. And
Mm,
the way you connect that, okay, the way you can do that is we can come here, we can go to school.com/community. Okay, if you go to the school community here, okay, it's just school.com/community. You click on classroom, you can click on school 101, and you can go to this school help docs here. Okay. And in this school help docs, you can come over and you can you can learn how to hook up Zapier. Let me just show you how this works. So if we go to basically let's just go to the classroom, for instance. All right. If you come in here, we can also search Zapier, and you can come in and Zapier integration. All right.
Okay.
So it shows here like Zapier new paid member info to CRM, or you can just integrate it and unlock, or here it says unlock a course for a member or forward membership questions to a CRM. So that's like the one that you would probably use. So if you click on this, what you would do is you would connect, you go to Zapier and you log into your school through Zapier. And then it's saying basically that you would connect this app to this app. Well, this is going to be system.io instead. And so you would log into system.io inside of Zapier. And then what's going to happen is it's going to say, well, what do you want to happen? Okay. So the first thing when you get into Zapier, you'll type in school right here because this is the first thing that needs to happen. You'll type in school. It'll find school right here, and then you'll sign in, and then it'll say, well, what do you want to happen? Okay, it'll say, well, what do you want to happen? You'll say, well, when they answer the membership questions, and you got to ask for the email in one of the membership questions in school. You follow me so far?
Yes.
Okay. You'll sign into school, and school inside of school, when you go into your settings inside of school, you can get your API key, and then you'll put your group in here and hit continue. Okay. Once that happens, then it'll say, well, what do you want to happen here? Okay. And you'll basically tell it, okay, so this is like an example. This person, their first name, last name, they signed up to the person's free school or whatever. They answered the favorite color, favorite pet, and then they put their email address in here. Okay. After that happens, so this is what it looks like on school. Then what happens is we say, well, what do you want to happen here? Well, in system.io, we tell it we want to add that person to our email list. We want to tag them, and we can even have a campaign fire off and start going. Okay. So in this part, you get to put in here, it won't be HubSpot, it'll be system.io. But here, instead of this Facebook ad stuff, it'll be like, what do you want to do inside of system.io? And you'll put in here, tag them with this tag, add them to this, thing, whatever you want to do. You can do all kinds of stuff. And then anytime somebody comes in, okay, anytime somebody comes into your free school or whatever, it will send them over to system.io and put them in your email list. Okay. So at the end of the day, what you need to do is go to, here, I'll just put this in here right here. Okay. Let me go like this, copy. I'm going to put this in the chat for you. You can go here and you can follow these directions and you can get your Zapier set up with system. Okay. So you're going to need Zapier, school, and system.io. And when you do that, you can set up this little process here so that it talks to them and tags them and it does all this stuff that we talked about here. I don't know if that helps or not, but did that help at all?
It helped a little. I mean, that was a lot of information, tell you the truth.
Well, it's recorded. That's why I went through it pretty fast. But if you go right here to this link inside of, did you see the link I put in the chat?
Oh, I switched to my computer and the link, I lost it. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'll put it back in there again.
Thank you, Mike.
Okay, you see the link in the chat?
Beautiful. Yes, just open
Okay.
it now.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That help doc right there will show you how to integrate your school with Zapier and system.io. And then when somebody joins your school, it'll send that their name and email over to system.io, and you can start that campaign.
Beautiful. So System.io will consider my CRM, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you, Mike.
Yes. You're welcome. Good question. Does anybody else have any questions? Dean, Nissa, anybody else? Yes, no, maybe so. Listen, you guys can sell. Sent you an email. Awesome. Okay, Dean. Not yet. Okay. So I want you guys to understand something, okay? I want you to write this down, and I want you to really, really take this to heart, because what I'm about to say to you is not, I'm not promising you anything, okay? So don't come, Mike said, but I do want you to understand something, all right? I I grew up in Kansas where everybody, like, if you made 100 grand, you were awesome. Okay. You were awesome. If you made 100, shit, I mean, still today, I think if you make 100 grand a year, you're kind of awesome, right? But money was not like, it wasn't like some abundant thing, right? It was like always this hard thing. And I made it extremely hard to get. Okay. But I've been able to change that. Here's 100 right here. Okay. This stuff, you can get tons of this stuff right here. If 50, sorry. If you do the following things, okay? And I'm dead serious about this, all right? I don't mean to be waving this around, but people pay attention when you do. You can have this stuff and you can make this stuff if, okay, if you make offers every day. Okay, so write this down. You with me? If I'm not, write this down. If I'm not making offers, I'm not making money. If I'm not making offers, I'm not making money. So you have to ask yourself, did I make offers today for somebody to buy my product? Now, remember something else here. If I don't follow up with people, I won't make any money. Okay? If I don't follow up with people, I won't make any money. If I stop educating the market about my solution and how we solve the problem, I won't make any money. Okay, so 3 things. I have to make offers, I have to educate the market about what we do, and I have to follow up with them forever. That's all you have to do. Even if you suck, even if you're ugly, even if you're fat, even if you're stinky, even if you're broke, if you do those 3 things, you can have whatever it is that you want. And the only way that people will pay you, the only reason they are going to give you money is if you solve their problem. You are getting them from point A to point B. You're going to do this through digital products. You're going to do this through physical products. You're going to do this through services. It doesn't matter. As long as what you're doing is something that people have to solve. Okay? Make sure that the problem you go to solve is a problem that people have to solve. And make sure that they're willing to pay for it. Okay? They have to be willing to pay for it. How do I know if they're willing to pay for it? I can go out and look. Is somebody else selling this product? Is somebody else making money with it? If they are, I can do it too. Okay? So, what I want you to understand is that you literally just have to find a problem that you want to solve that people are literally already paying for to solve. So, it's not like some magic mystery. Go find something that somebody is already paying for. Okay? And you create your version. You create your version of it, because you don't need a ton of people. If you have 1,000 people giving you $1 a day, you're there. You can grow from that. If you get 100 people to give you $1 a day, you're winning. Not millions, not hundreds of thousands, not tens of thousands. Okay. There's billions of people just on YouTube. But if you're not out there making offers, so what kind of offers are we making? Here's my free thing. Just like today, why are you here? I made an offer. I said, hey, I'm doing a free workshop. I'm going to teach you how to do this. I'm going to show you the funnel. And you showed up. I made you an offer today. Okay. All you have to do, there's no magic to this. I hate that people don't have this like clarity that are trying to do business. And I do, because you can spend years and you can go through a lot of heartache and struggle and continue to be poor because of some basic information as simple as what I just gave you here today, which is find a small group of people that all have the same common problem that has to be solved. Okay. That's what you're doing. And you can see patterns out there in nature. You can go out on the internet and look. You're going to either help somebody make money, you're going to help somebody with their health, or you're going to help somebody with their relationships and mindset. Those are the big three. So just go play around in one of those, whichever one's more. I'm not so, I love working out and being healthy, but I don't want to talk about it all the time. Relationships and mindset and stuff like that, it's not my core thing. I love showing people how to make money. Okay. I love entrepreneurship. So that's where I'm at. That's what I'm doing. Okay. So I picked that one. And then it was like, well, how am I going to do that? Well, I like the internet because I can do it from anywhere. I like making videos and I like technology and stuff. So I naturally went here. Okay. So find a small group of people that have the same common problem that you can solve or figure out how to solve. Okay. This is the secret. All right. This is the secret. You don't have to pray about it. You don't have to go to some fancy school about it. You don't have to be tall or short, fat or skinny, good looking or ugly. It doesn't matter. None of that stuff matters. Okay. You don't have to show yourself. Okay. What you do have to do is you got to find a problem that people want to solve and they're willing to pay for to solve. And the way you prove that is you find out, is somebody doing it right now? If they are, well, then you can do it too. Okay. Okay. Once you decide that you're going to solve that problem with either a physical product, a physical service, or a digital product, however, it does not matter. I just like the digital side of things because it's more profit and it's easier because you don't have to ship anything. Once you find that product, then you're going to give away something for free to earn their trust. You're going to give away something for free to build a relationship with them, like I'm doing with you right now. Then, as you build the relationship with them, you're going to be showing them how you solve the problem. Okay? Here's how we do it. Then you can show other people. Here's how other people that had your problem came to us and solved it. Okay? Testimonials, reviews, case studies. Once you have that free value that you can give away, and it's got to be valuable, don't do some cheap thing, because if the free food is crappy, we're not going to pay for it. Okay. If the date you take me on is crappy, I don't want another one. I sure as hell ain't paying for it. Okay. But if you blow their mind and just give them the answer or give them the value, they will go, I want more. Okay. And then you need to make an offer. And when you make an offer, you're not hurting anybody. You're helping them. You're providing them a solution to their problem. They have a problem and you have a way to solve it. You're doing an injustice by not serving it to them, by not selling it to them. You don't have to make this complicated. You don't have to have fancy videos. You don't have to have none of that stuff. What you need to have is a clear proof and clear strategy of what you do. You need to have clear steps, a clear checklist of what to do, and you make offers every day. Okay? You market, and marketing is just another word for educating. You're educating people every day what you do. Okay? And you're talking to them and asking them questions. Your customers have all the answers you're looking for. You don't have to go buy another program. You don't even have to listen to me. Just go ask your customers what they want and give that to them. Okay? If you just do that and you stick to one platform, one funnel, one product until you hit $1 million, I mean, all you have to do is show up every day and educate people. Quit worrying about the outcome. Just focus on the right activities. Every day you need to be putting out content, asking people to buy your stuff. Every single day. Every single day. Some way, some shape or form, there needs to be something. Why would you waste a day? Why would you not? You can't go back to yesterday and post content. You can only put out so much content in your life. So why would you waste a day? What else are you doing that's so goddamn important that you can't? What else are you doing that's so freaking important? Don't give me the kids and family shit because we've got 5 kids, 5 grandkids, and all kinds of crap. Okay. We've got multiple businesses and we can figure it out. You can too. Okay. The other thing is like, don't overcomplicate this. You have a damn phone. You're watching me somehow right now. You've got what it takes to do this. Why are you don't worry. Don't get in your head about it. Just do it. Just focus on the activity. I got to put out content educating people about how I solve their problem. I got to make a clear path from that content to get my free value and become a lead. And then when they become a lead, I'm going to pour my heart, soul, and value into them, showing them how I solve their problem. And I'm going to make them an offer they can't refuse. And when they buy my thing, I'm going to work with them and get them results, get them the answer so that I can talk about those people in my next marketing the next day. And if you get that pattern going and automate a lot of those steps, you're going to have all the things that you need. Okay. And really all you need is a really nice, good old funnel. You need a great product and you need to care and you need to show up and you can do it. And then you can get this crap. Okay. So that is the answer. You don't need to keep digging for it. That's the answer. Solve problems. If you solve everybody else's problems, your problems will go away, I promise. And then if you can automate that process, you just get more time back while you're getting all the things that you want and while the people are getting all the things they want because you're helping them. Okay. All right. We got another question over here? No. Okay. Anything else before I get out of here? We good? I believe in you. Keep showing up. Watch this back if you need to. All right. I actually showed you a critically valuable thing that if you can just wrap your head around what I showed you here today in this video and you just get to work on it and don't overthink it. Okay. You got to put a couple pages together. You're putting a couple headlines and a couple bullet points on the page. You're sending out an email and having a couple conversations. Like, don't overcomplicate this, please. You're the only person that's going to complicate this. And everything is your fault. Okay. Just, I think this too. Even if something happened to me, like I got hit by an asteroid, it was my fault because I had to be there. Okay. So everything's my fault because the moment I make it somebody else's fault, I lose power and I can't fix it. Why would you want to give that power up? I would rather be wrong and make it my fault because then I can have the power to fix it. So all I'm saying to you is don't overcomplicate it. You don't need to watch all these gurus and get so confused because you're getting information overload. You just need to go, what is the fastest, easiest, most effortless way that I can solve this problem for somebody? And then focus on creating that solution and educating people about it and then making an offer they can't refuse. All right. I'll be here again next week at this time. We'll do another workshop next week at this time. The offer that I've made today will not be the same offer next time. So if you want that offer, you better jump on it. Okay. And what you can get lifetime access for, people are going to have to pay monthly for. So just put that into perspective. Plus you get 3 private calls with me Everybody that's ever done a call with me, I don't have any of them that were not just completely floored and excited afterwards and knew like what to actually do, because this isn't complicated, which makes my life easy. Okay. But all I'm saying to you is you don't have to be born into royalty. You don't have to be special or smart. You just have to be there, active and paying attention and getting this system in place, and you can have everything you want. All right. I'll see you inside of the Make Once store. I will see you guys on my content. And if you want this sped up, man, just come over and let's get it sped up. It'll be worth your while.